Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The striking and the wonderful B&B spoilers archive that Thomas Forrester was shocked by Trust Spencer's kisses in Rome, Italy. Then, at that point, he was impervious to her doing so again at his new home. However, when she let him know her marriage was finished, Thomas was holding nothing back. However, Logan's influence must be taken into account with time and reflection. On the off chance that Trust accepts Thomas is her next perfect partner, they ought to be all right. Yet, on the off chance that Trust's doubts about her mom's impact demonstrate out, Thomas will situate himself to rehash his dad's lamentable history. Edge Forrester has his heart broken. As indicated by Taylor Hayes, who is completely one-sided, Edge Forrester was never to blame for the numerous separations with Brooke. Viewers are aware of how awful Ridge's brief affair with Quinn Fuller was when she was married to his father, Eric Forrester. Thus, Edge isn't and was never a holy person. However, during their most recent reconciliation, he has acknowledged that fact to Brooke. However, one might say that Taylor's convictions are not completely sudsy. Brooke admits that she was driven to create drama, which resulted in a number of divorces among the 8 that this wonderful couple has gone through. Trust Spencer covered the strain. Liam Spencer put his better half through a great deal. He caused her difficulty by holding part of his heart for Steffi Forrester Finnegan. Trust let Thomas know that Steffi was in every case part of their relationship, which gave the watchers more understanding into why Noel's personality has made this particular move. The fact that Liam doesn't like Thomas is one reason he likes him. Thomas Forrester sparkles as adversary Thomas Draw is that he isn't Liam. Until late months, that difference made Thomas be a human anti-agents. He is now overwhelmingly drawn to her. Scrutinizing the rationale of this storyline and its timeline is fair. Yet, suspending incredulity is important for the cleanser world. Thus, watchers who will in all actuality do so will swallow it as long as the subsequent story is convincing and doesn't turn out to be considerably more overstated. It would be plausible for Hope to become pregnant with Thomas's next child. That would also set this difficult reorientation on a new course that would provide ample plot for B&B for years to come. Brooke requirements to face realities. Trust Logan can scarcely accept she held up this long to at last think often about herself and surrender to her own needs, wants and needs. Being with Thomas Forrester is all that she at any point imagined about thus significantly more, and a long ways from being with Liam Spencer. Be that as it may, she doesn't anticipate that her mom should stroll in on them, which would require her bursting into Thomas' home and his room. However, her mother is Brooke Logan, and because Brooke will always be Brooke, she does exactly that. Obviously, Brooke is shocked that her valuable, unadulterated and wonderful little girl would be with a man like Thomas who really cherishes her and won't go hurrying to kiss her stepsister the second he has a miserable second. How dare Thomas exploit her grown daughter in this manner? Brooke believes that Thomas is to blame for everything because she cannot fathom how Hope could ever choose this for herself. And Edge. Brooke might want to give Hope more freedom in her life and concentrate on her own romance. Now that she and Edge Forrester are back together, she ought to focus on Edge before he wanders once more. Obviously, Brooke favors men who can't make up their brains between ladies since Edge is the first Liam. Ridge will always run toward Taylor Hayes if Liam sprints to Steffi. Is that who he gets new innovative motivation from on Thursday? Spoilers say somebody is going to transform him, and it seems to be Brooke will be generally engrossed endeavoring to control Trust's life. We're certain Taylor couldn't imagine anything better than to stay with Edge and move him while he is forlorn. Will this be heartfelt motivation, or the sort that makes the garments that ladies across the entire world need to wear? Could it be said that we are back to the normal, worn-out, standard, worn out with Brooke, Edge, and Taylor? Obviously we are. Fans of the bold and the beautiful want to know if Bill Spencer and Justin Barber would ever be friends again. Since Justin turned to the dark side and destroyed everything, some believe that Bill hasn't been himself. They should get together, according to fans. Continue reading to find out more. Will Justin and Bill reunite? The intense and the delightful fans might want to see Bill and Justin rejoin just because the two men were closest companions. That all changed when Justin went dim and attempted to assume control over Bill's organization's Spencer Media domain. Fans of B&B dubbed it character assassination because Justin didn't do that. A fan discussed Bill's friendship with Justin in the Soap Central forums. They saw that Bill hasn't been something similar without him. The first banner doesn't find Bill's kinship with Edge Forrester convincing. All things being equal, they need to see him back with Justin. Justin ought to have his own training at this point. I might want to see them recognize the two of them have issues, however, it's not worth discarding a long period of fellowship. They worked well together, the user suggested. The striking and the wonderful fans cherished seeing Justin and Bill's kinship. They trust that Justin will spring up on the screen again soon. Others contemplated whether the two are currently in conflict over what occurred. Most watchers don't remember whether there was any goal to the contention they had. Notwithstanding, I'll take more Justin Hairdresser pretty much some way I can get him. Justin is such a compelling character and AS is fantastic. Would like to see him in a relationship or in a brand new family or business story. One fan composed. B&B, does it take time to heal friendship? Fans would love to see how this friendship grows in front of the camera, rather than seeing relationships develop or break down. It would appear that repairing this friendship might take some time. Bill could in any case be wounded by the treachery. Yeah, that's a relationship that could definitely use some time and mending. A user commented, I appreciated them as companions. Justin was actually Bill's just companion. Journalists, if it's not too much trouble, fix it. One more added, I truly miss Bill and Justin's fellowship. The two entertainers are great and, surprisingly, better when they share scenes. How do you feel about this? Do you believe that Justin's friendship with Bill will ever be restored? What might occur? Post your thoughts in the comments section below. Assuming the part of a bad guy is no simple errand, in any event, for prepared entertainers. And keeping in mind that Krista Allen's personality, Taylor hasn't completely embraced her underhanded side yet. Ongoing episodes propose she may be traveling like that. Taylor has been given a role as the terrible lady in verse Catherine Kelly Lang's Brooke lately. Nevertheless, it would appear that Allen is prepared for her character to win. Might Taylor at some point be the following reprobate in this continuous drama adventure? We should dig into the most recent updates and investigate whether Taylor is expected for a merited success. On the Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor's grueling journey. There have been numerous setbacks in Taylor's journey on the Bold and the Beautiful, particularly in her quest to win Ridge. Things went wrong when she tried to unite Brooke with Deacon in the hope that doing so would open the door for her own reconciliation with Ridge. Regardless of denying any ulterior thought processes, Taylor's actual goals were uncovered when she was found making an enticing pitch to Edge. This episode just supported her as the show's antagonist. On the Bold and the Beautiful, Taylor has been on the wrong side of the story before, and this isn't the first time. She had previously been held accountable for not disclosing Thomas' involvement in a malicious CPS call that had Brooke as its target. Of course, it should be baffling for Allen to ceaselessly observe her personality playing adversely. Simultaneously, Brooke and Edge appreciate heartfelt capers and fly off to Rome for their unavoidable gathering. Has the constant unrest negatively affected Allen's depiction of Taylor? It's doable. Krista Allen's video flashes hypothesis is Taylor at long last breaking liberated from her disgusting job. To communicate her feelings, Allen took to Instagram and shared a silly video that could be deciphered as a fun-loving poke at her on-screen job. In the video, she exaggerates her accent and says, "I'm not going to be the villain today," before laughing heavily. It's conceivable that this video doesn't have anything to do with her personality on the intense and the delightful, and is just for no particular reason. However, It raises the question of whether Alan is subtly hinting at her desire for a different plot. Presently, we should hear your contemplations on Alan's storylines on the cleanser. Do you think Taylor is due for a victory? Share your viewpoint in the remarks segment beneath. The fans enthusiastically anticipate the following turn in Taylor's excursion, so it would be intriguing to see whether she will embrace her wretched side, or on the other hand track down reclamation according to the watchers. So remain tuned to the striking and the wonderful to check whether Taylor is truly going to reverse the situation, or on the other hand in the event that she will keep on encountering tragic misfortunes. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any updates.